Alright friends, let's continue with the JavaScript. What can JavaScript do? So JavaScript can show and hide elements. Okay, let's see how. I'm going to write two sets of programs. So just copy what I'm doing and I'm going to teach you how and why things are being manipulated. Doc type HTML. Okay, this is the document type. It lets the browser know the document that you're reading is HTML. Okay, open up the body tag again and then write h1. What can JavaScript do? Okay, and then hide elements. Okay, the reason why I write some kind of description here is so that you understand what you're looking at. What just happened? The heading will just explain what happened. Paragraph tag open. ID. Again, without IDs we are nothing. ID demo. ID is equal to demo. JavaScript can hide HTML elements. Okay, close the paragraph tag and then type button type is equal to button on click is equal to document inverted commas open document dot get element by ID. Don't get bored already. I'm going to change the style of the program soon. Just practice it with you. Okay, hang in there. Demo dot style dot display is equal to none. Click me. That is the name of the button. The name of the button, the label of the button is provided, as well as the behavior is provided in this whole tag. Body, close the body tag and also close the HTML tag. Okay, let's try to save this document. Alright, I just checked the entire code again and made some changes, like adding spaces between, just to make it more readable. Take a good look. If you have any kind of syntax errors, please correct them. Okay, let's pause here. Alright, you can pause the video. I'm going to save this file as hide elements, and I'm also going to save it as an HTML document .html. Okay, and I am going to run this file hide elements. JavaScript can show and hide elements. Let's see how. What can JavaScript do? Hide elements. JavaScript can hide HTML elements. Click me. There you go. It's gone. Okay, let me refresh the page. Click me. Gone. Why? Because you said that, okay, this is what you said. Button type is equal to button on click document.get element ID. Get this element paragraph tag demo dot style dot display is equal to none. Display is equal to none is that's what exactly it means. Do not display it. By default it is showing because it is located here in this part of the code. It is located logically the paragraph tag would be read and displayed, but the next line of code would say, hey, do not display the paragraph tag, the contents of the paragraph tag, do not display it. Okay, hide it. But what we do, we don't say hide or show in HTML. This is how we manipulate. Style is an attribute of the button, display is an attribute of the button. Okay, on click is the behavior. So style.display is equal to none means remove everything that you have typed on the paragraph tag, and that's exactly what it does. Bye bye. That's what it means. Alright, so let's take a look at the next code that I want to type for you. Show elements. Alright friends, let's try to create a file that shows that how JavaScript can show hidden elements. Okay, how can you best apply what you're learning right now? What I strongly suggest is right now just practice what I'm doing, okay, and take notes, do some reflections that this is what we learned, the capabilities of JavaScript, this is how we can manipulate the code on the HTML page, and think of any kind of website that you're developing. If you've developed HTML website, if you've developed a CSS website, now is the time to start manipulating it with the aid of this kind of code that I'm generating for you. And you can see that the HTML, the JavaScript is inserted in the paragraph tag, it is inserted in the body tag. There are many places where JavaScript can be inserted. So try to make notes and try to think back, what kind of interactivity do you need for your particular website. Okay, I'm going to come up with assignments later on in this course, but for now I want you to start reflection. Okay, reflective thinking. Open up the document tag, doc type HTML. Open up the HTML tag, open up the body tag, and then h1. Open up the h1 tag and say what else. Another mistake here. What else can JavaScript do? Can it show hidden elements on a web page? Okay, let's see how it does that. Open up the paragraph tag and say JavaScript can show hidden HTML elements. Okay, open up the next paragraph tag and say ID is equal to demo, style is equal to display none. I will explain what this is doing. Okay, just hang in there. Hello JavaScript. Okay, what are you doing here? You're initializing, or you're setting up the initial status or initial behavior of the paragraph tag. You said paragraph ID is equal to demo, style is equal to display none. Do not display this right now. You gave it an ID and you told do not display the hello JavaScript statement right now. Okay, next you define the button. Again, the button type is equal to button on click is equal to document dot get element by ID demo dot style dot display is equal to block. Okay, close the tag here. So you're saying button type is equal to button on click. On click, this is what you do. Document dot get element by ID demo dot style dot display is equal to block, and say click me. Close the button tag. Okay, and then close the body tag. Close the body tag. Okay, and save this file. Alright, let me make sure the code let me just correct the code. Alright, let me just take a good look at the code. Save it as show elements and save it as html. Okay, what can JavaScript do? Can it show hidden elements? JavaScript can show hidden HTML elements. ID is equal to demo, style is equal to display none. Hello JavaScript. Button type is equal to button on click is equal to document dot get element by ID dot style dot display is equal to block. Okay, click me. Now let's go back to this file and double click on show elements. Where show? There you go. Alright, let's see how it's rendered. What can JavaScript do? Can it show hidden elements? JavaScript can show hidden elements. Now the status of this paragraph tag is by default it's going to show. Okay, click me, hello JavaScript shows up because the hello JavaScript here is display none. Okay, the style for this paragraph tag is none. If you remove this tag, what happens? Let me show you what happens. It will show up like this. Okay, it's going to show up. Hello JavaScript is going to show up and nothing is going to happen here. But if I put it back here, file save, and go back here and refresh the page, it goes away. Okay, and on click it shows up. But if you remove that expression that I just showed you, display none. Okay, if you remove that expression that I showed you, and what happens is this button on click, it's just saying that dot style display is equal to block. So display, this block of code is going to have no difference because the paragraph tag is already being displayed. This button says button type is equal to button on click is equal to document dot get element by ID demo. You're accessing the ID called a paragraph with an ID called demo, and you're modifying the style. Dot display is equal to block. Click me. So this means that when you click on the button here, let me refresh. When you click on this button here, this expression will be blocked. Okay, hide. So these are two variables or two attributes that you change for the style or display type. Display can be none or display can be block. Okay, when it is none, it means just do not show it, and when it is blocked, that means if it was hidden, show it. Okay, hide elements and show elements like that. All right, let's look at the previous example. This guy here, depending on the initial status, okay, JavaScript can hide element, hide, and this guy here, JavaScript can show or hide elements. Both of them are essentially depending on where you start. Okay, hide elements and show elements. Okay, slightly interchangeable. Okay, depending on how you start the status of the paragraph tag. If the status of the paragraph tag is display is equal to none, then you can show it. Okay, and if it is displayed, then you can hide it. That's basically what it means. Okay, so let's end this lecture here, and up next I'm going to talk to you about more capabilities of JavaScript and application. Take care. Bye.